Hello guys, and welcome back to Yellow Curse Gaming. Today we're going to be doing something different. We're going to be playing the Call of Cthulhu. I am on my PlayStation right now, so I hope everything is being recorded on my Elgato. I hope I didn't mess anything up. So let's begin. For your guys' sake, because I know how dark they can get, I'm gonna turn this all the way up. Try to make sure it's bright enough to where you can actually see the Let's Play, or see the video. Let's check some settings. Yes. Game subtitles on. Yeah, we want the crosshairs on. Cancel it. We gotta apply the settings. Okay, that's how this works. Sound, everything's up. It's good. Controls. Okay. Wireless control. Oh, I see. Yeah. So settings look good. Let's start it up. New game. Chapter 1: The Pierce Pierce Investigations Agency. Boston, 1924. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He is now private detective who has trouble finding a case able to lift him from his torpor. Pierce must find a new case quickly or risk losing his license. Okay, let's see what... If I am mad, it is mercy. May the gods pity the man who in his callousness can remain sane in the hideous end. H.P. Lovecraft. One of the greatest authors alive. One of the greatest authors to ever live. Yeah, I love his work. I've read everything on the mythos that I could find. This is lovely. Yeah. Just the place you want to be. Surrounded by fish guts. Yeah. Okay. I guess it wants me to go here. Yep. That door's chained. I need some sort of light source. That, what's down here? There was a massive fish in the water. Okay, there's our bolt cutters. They got us through there. What is going on? A lot more fish guts, and apparently... Ooh. Somebody messed you up, buddy.
Don't fight. You have been chosen.
I'm guessing I'm going the right way. I'm not 100% sure on it. I mean, it just seemed like the linear path.
Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Oh. Apparently guns don't work. Okay. It was a dream.
I hate whiskey.
Nothing to worry about. Just a dream.
I wonder why I still take these things.
I don't know.
Been too long since I've slept in a bed. A lost battalion. Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage. I used to be an avid reader.
Really?
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
Interesting.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it. A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
Okay.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. I should get rid of all this stuff.
Why? It's your detective board.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
We got a call.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherrifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
I guess we're going to, Yeah, we're gonna put occultism up to 40.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will still be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contract business. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Yeah.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your life. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, you too.
Way to go, Edward. Just hang up on
Come in.
him.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
Really?
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist.
Apparently so.
All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl. She is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. they all died in the fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who was already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at the picture. That's all you
I
got.
apologize for if you can hear the
I
noises
placed a file on your
downstairs.
desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Interesting.
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
You should, yeah.
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
I read about her mental frailty in the police report.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Something's not right with this story.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. The police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Where'd she live?
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is it?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
Okay, and what about Warehouse 36?
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Okay, that's all the info I need.
I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You will be handsomely compensated.
All right, I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater.
Alright, we're taking the case.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice. Dark water. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there. I used to be an avid reader.
Okay, there's our first volume on medicine.
Dark water is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then. All I have to do is go to the port. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Cool. Well, I think I looked at everything. Yeah, we're not going to drink. We're going to kick the booze. One CP gained. I was going to do one video per chapter, but I might do, since that one was all talking, I might do chapter 1 and 2 together. Pierce took the Hawkins case. The cursed artist is accused of having having caused the house fire that killed her and her family. As the only clue, she left her father a disturbing painting on the shipping label, an address, a warehouse set on the docks on the island of Darkwater. The place seems to be a starting point for Pierce's investigation. Okay. And after chapter 2, I'll end the video. Arriving by sea. This is, what, the early 1900s, so it makes sense. Cliché detective. We're gonna try to break that whole cliché detective shtick.
We're almost there.
Okay, Mr. Fitzroy. Call of Cthulhu. And that was just the intro. Chapter 1 was just the intro. Cool. Chapter 2. Once this boat gets parked, we'll go to chapter 2.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload.
Huh.
Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So,
What wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
Nice young woman, and a great pain to what a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink of the stranded whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the harbor master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Okay, I guess we're going to go look around the docks. Well, this looks very suspicious.
Nothing for you here, either. Beat it.
Pick up the pieces.
Okay. Yeah, there's a bunch of suspicious activity going on there.
Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
Huh.
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
Huh. Sailors get upset over nothing.
They seem to be very agitated about a dead animal.
You're telling me? These fools think that putting the whale back in the water will bring about the end of the world.
They're superstitious.
If only you knew. They only listen to Captain Fitzroy. And not always. And you. What brings you to our island?
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
I like you, so I'll be frank with you.
Okay.
Don't go near the place. Don't try to get in.
Why?
Because I told you so. Learn to accept some friendly advice. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
Cool.
It's a sign.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Somebody used harpoons on the Prohibition side. They pooned the Prohibition side. Really?
Hey, be careful.
She took a noticing to that.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Pure instinct. I behaved like a Hun, and I sincerely apologize.
Veteran, huh?
307th Infantry Regiment.
Well, that'll be okay for now. But the war is over. Try not to forget it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dock water. When our whalers left for long months and came back, sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
Okay, well, let's
What
find
can you
out
tell
more
me?
about Sarah Hawkins.
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Actually, yeah, there is one more thing. Looking for Warehouse 36.
You know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
Maybe. Nope.
That'll be all for now.
We'll be leaving now. The shanty.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
21st May 1847. Miraculous catch. The Scylla returns to port to save Darkwater from famine. We had given up hope. The crew of the Scylla, or what remained of it, returned to Darkwater port late Tuesday afternoon. The locals immediately rushed to the docks to welcome the last whaling ship on the island. People were amazed at the sight of the unbelievable catch the brave vessel had on board. Of a size that went beyond that of the formidable toothed whale, the crustacean that is already being called the miraculous catch covered the deck, and parts of it were hanging over the side of the ship. The surviving sailors told a frightening account of their perilous catch, but also its meat unmatched in its quality and plentiful nutritious benefits. There is no doubt that the immense size of this well will allow numerous inhabitants of Darkwater to feed themselves, bringing an end to famine, from which part of the island will suffer. Warehouse for rent. Mr. Marks is putting his warehouse up for rent from June for fishing, workshop or storage activities. You can catch him via your favorite newspaper or visit him on the docks. Special evening at the stranded well to celebrate the return return of our brave whalers. All the staff of the Stranded Well invite you to an exceptional and free tasting event. Come with your family or with friends to taste the miraculous catch. Each person will leave with a bottle of oil, so don't hesitate. Interesting.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
Interesting.
You
Hey.
like our song?
We're true sirens. We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's all that matters.
It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
What ended the whaling?
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
One of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
What is this
I've
song?
never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the newspaper clip. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Where's the proof?
We're the proof. Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
I bid
Okay.
you farewell.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
As cheerful as you guys are, that was a very disturbing recounting. No, locked. Okay. Okay, let's go speak to the mysterious lady.
What you looking at, stranger?
Haha.
The clientele is predominantly male.
Tell me something I don't know.
I meant nothing by it. I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
And I'm wondering what could be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her. Let me drink, stranger.
Right. Sure. Well, that seemed to be it for the Stranded Well. Before I talk to him,
Brooke,
I want to look around his
This place
shop.
seems half abandoned. I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman.
Captain, the terms of our agreement are clear. Keep your men under control. You can't afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just make your payment to the courier, Cat. Well, she didn't sound too happy. Whoever
A
Cat
souvenir
is.
from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years. Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover. A Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
What's this? Ah, it's the John. Where you go, poops. Ah, it's another medical journal. A harpoon.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
Yeah, they really could be twins.
What a macabre souvenir.
Let's go talk to Fitzroy.
I brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. That's all I'll get from them.
Well, that wasn't great. Only a couple of dates were readable. We got a lot to talk to you about.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights of the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Now let's talk about Darkwater.
I was looking at your photograph. One of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Indeed, you're right.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least.
Okay.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailors' return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on the wall of the stranded whale.
One more thing.
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that. But she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
Okay.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I thought the fishing stopped in 1847.
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
What about Warehouse 36?
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. You know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
I will. Maybe. Holiday. Okay.
Sisters, you're crazy. Cops, they can't understand.
No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entries to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Interesting.
Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut. What's with
Hey.
you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
I'm going to probably fail this check. Cat sent me.
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
Yeah.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way. You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
Who?
I respect your beliefs.
Our beliefs? You mean you don't believe in God?
That's irrelevant.
That's what you think.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we
They
need.
can't even
for them
stand
to
up
hear us.
straight.
What brings you to dark water?
I think I
Two
want to do
guys
this one.
behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Huh.
I
Interesting.
have an offer that could interest you.
We're listening.
I need you to keep them busy for a while.
You send us to take the punishment while you go quietly about your business. What's in it for us?
What would convince you to help me?
There's only one thing that'll get us to move.
For sure. Bring us something to drink and we'll take care of the bootleggers.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Take your time. We're going nowhere.
Is this the statue that they were talking about? Right. L2 is run. What do they mean? Somebody to... Ooh. That's what they mean. Uh-huh.
St. Brendan. Patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
Probably because it's not a human language that it's written in. Oh.
There.
Aha. I succeeded. Professional lockpicker.
One bottle more or less.
Oh. Oh, that's where the distraction. Hey.
So, have you got what we asked you for?
Help.
Look what I've got.
You're a good guy, you. Follow me. Cheers, you jackass.
I don't feel well.
Hey, where are you going?
Say that. I hope for your sake that I didn't hear.
No, no. It's not like you think. It's just that you shouldn't mind
Well, that was easy enough.
Let's see.
Ah, crap. What if I fell this? Oh. I
Perfect.
succeeded.
Oh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case? Can't sleep. I know how that feels. Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this? It smells as bad as it looks. Someone treasures this crumpled picture to the point of sleeping with it.
What about the broken mirror?
What happened here? Whoever hid it here seems to worship Sarah Hawkins. What just happened? Did I imagine?
I didn't catch what just happened. So I can leave?
Someone settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there?
Yeah,
You,
me.
don't move! You again. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Someone is interested in Hawkins.
Look around you. Someone has settled in here. Can you explain what this painting is doing?
this strange portrait. Wait, I know it.
Let me guess. It was in the Hawkins mansion.
Precisely. You can still see the burn marks. There's no doubt about it. I must admit that you seem fairly competent. But I can't allow you to stay here.
I've seen enough. It's the Hawkins mansion that interests me now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail. I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? Open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion?
Who the hell are you? What were you doing on my turf? I've got my eye on you. We'll meet again.
We'll see.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building?
Not yet. Oh, yeah, I see it.
That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Okay. Okay, and with that, I'm going to end the video. So, if you liked the video, hit like, subscribe, leave a comment, and ring the bell. See you in the next